Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll go again here with Tutin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Pass play coming here. And it's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. They go play action on first down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And And the Giants force the turnover on the first series of this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
We've set it down from 37. First turn of the game for James Cook. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Connects on the crosser. He's got room to roam. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action. May. Finds his fullback. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the pistol snap to May. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he's past the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Hand off to 2. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Looking to return from the 29. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. May now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. And out from the pistol to Cook. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. To throw, here's May. Emerson secures this, left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All set now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Going after up and good from Bates. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Stooten. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Another one for Cook. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Design quarterback run here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And the decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Bronk, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. Gets him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Made a throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. May now. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He was taken down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. May looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run it with Cook. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. This looks like a run drawn up for May. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try the right side with Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Cook again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Trying to sneak May. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Here's May. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Here's that one right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
Rams 17.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Return starts at the 3. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Here's a screen for Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
To James Cook.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's a give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way, if they can keep this up, to closing this one out. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. May. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kicked off by Travis Hunter. And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 4-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shoved to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. The toss play to Tootin. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
3rd down, Giants coming out in a dime look. Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Got DK, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. On target to his man Higgins. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
So they'll decline this and take the results.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's completed right side. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now it's Cook. He is down to the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's May to the air. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To the air now on first and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up third and 8.
And it's third down.
To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Line up the design keeper. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Giants' 34-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for May. Finds his fullback. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York.
First and 10 at the
Giants
47-yard
approaching win
line.
number 7 on the year. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Cook. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Advantage 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Again, it's Cook. Through the middle. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. May gets it on the design keeper. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Design run here for May. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. This looks like a run drawn up for May. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down give to Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And they have this one well contained. So there's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. So the Giants come away with the win. And it was a game for